And you are welcome to the final Friday for the first month of 2022. Now, it hasn't indeed been a very pleasurable ride, a good beginning to the year. And of course, you have chosen the right place to get it started out with.
Forward to complete months of the year with you as well.
Yes, indeed. Now, the best part of the journey, they say, is actually the people that you share it with. And we have been the people that you have stared up to every single morning.
Yeah.
And we don't take that for granted. Honestly, we do appreciate your choice.
And that choice is the right choice, so
You
don't
bet.
worry about it. And, well, welcome to everyone, one and all. And, of course, it's game day! So it's going to be a great show.
Absolutely. Let's check out who's inside the kitchen. Oh, no need. Let's continue going. There's no point. Okay.
Wow.
Winfried Damilola is in the kitchen. How you doing, girl? What's going on?
Wow.
Is that hair all yours?
Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, everyone. Oh, well, I'm here. My name is Winfried Damilola, not any other thing you hear.
Exactly.
Okay? Thank you.
Danny for me. I like it so. Danny's cool.
Yeah.
We call her
No,
Danny
it's not.
here.
No, it's
She's
not.
in Friday mode. Everybody's
No,
in
it's
Friday
not.
mode today.
Yeah.
But in any case, you guys keep onto your hats because this is going to be a whirlwind of an experience. You are definitely ending the month on a very, very high note.
Okay, so that hat comment really, because
Yeah.
I'm really, that was why you put that in.
Not really. No.
Wow.
Just
Okay.
thinking
But
out
it
loud.
is definitely ending the month on a high. Hopefully our accounts are not too dry. See what I did there?
I know. It's a relief, actually, at this point in time. So, hey, congratulations to you guys. You have made it this far. Alrighty, so what we have here for you, you can't drink it, you can't smoke it. It's definitely a natural high. So just, yeah, stay tuned. And weekdays, weekends are definitely made to be shared, and especially with the people that you love. But we might not be there, so we're going to make sure that today we are making it the best Wake Up Nigeria for this week that you are going to live up to. So
We're going to
welcome
be
once again.
celebrating you and your loved ones, of course, this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, while we have you for the next few hours, we're definitely going to make the best of it, shall we? So, let's let you know. My name is Mazino Appeal.
And I'm Titilayo Oyinson. Please stream this show live if you need to move around. Just visit facebook.com/TVC Connect or indeed tvcentertainment.tv.
Yes, you can also download the TVC app on both Android and iOS. Make sure that you carry us with you. See all the episodes on YouTube.
Yeah,
The ones that you missed.
Yeah, well, of course, if you have the app, it's great. You can watch us live. But if you want to catch up, so to speak, just go to YouTube. TVC Entertainment is the page you need.
Oh, and please continue to send in those comments. We love them. Even if it's a Friday, we'll still read them over the weekend and make sure that we send you in our comments as well. The kitchen's going to be a buzz. Everything's going to be fantastic. So you just stick right there. It's going to be a fantastic Friday edition. Thank you very much for joining us inside of Wake Up Nigeria. Alrighty, so let's talk about the taster of the week now. Every
Yes.
single week. Tell them.
We make you our celebrity guest at the end of the show. How do we do this? We make sure you get to taste the food our chefs have prepared on the Friday show. So all you have to do is actually indicate that you want to be the taster of the week. We'll be having one in today, coming to share and taste the meal prepared this morning.
It's all good.
Now, would you go for a reality show like that? Would you go out into the jungle and
Yes,
You would?
I would go for a reality show that is all about sleep. Because this weekend, all I am doing is sleep, which is why I'm indicating with all these cozy pillows here in front of me. I will be doing absolutely nothing because I've been working for 2 weeks straight. 2 weeks, TVC.
Just
2 weeks straight.
just 2 weeks?
Why did you
Just
shout?
2 weeks?
Are we not paying you bandit salary? Why did you shout?
I must actually commend you guys. Look absolutely amazing. I like the fila with, but exceptionally and especially Titi. Titi is popping.
I feel like you're about to bring a drum
I
from
said
somewhere.
Titi is popping.
For a minute, I thought it was me, so I'm not going to be celebrating Titi. I thought we were about to
Don't
Mazino's.
celebrate me. I
No,
don't
it's
need it.
not-
I don't
it's
need
not.
it.
It's ready to wear by
I celebrate
Mazino.
myself. I celebrate myself.
So yeah, I've been Hamatan. I still have. It's the end of January, but because of the Hamatan, there's still the holiday feel.
Yeah.
a bit. And but the dust is the biggest. The dust is the biggest turn off for me.
I don't
And-
mind
Do you
it.
guys notice that we're all wearing white sneakers?
Yeah, white sneakers. Yay, white sneakers.
But they
gang,
can't
gang,
see
gang,
it.
gang, gang,
It's
gang.
not what this one just got me.
But,
But yeah, it does.
But it's not really the best idea to wear white sneakers when it's dusty out.
Actually,
you know,
exactly.
But it's better
really.
dusty than
What a
rainy,
save.
though.
Yeah.
Better dusty than rainy.
No, that was too cheesy.
I was trying to have your
Does
back.
not say
my-
there.
Come on,
I
she
was
saved
trying
it.
to
Does not say there. It does not say there.
Seriously?
It was too cheese on
I want to
cheese.
dirty your shoe now.
There was too cheese on cheese. There was no saying there.
in any case, I do know that it's one thing to enjoy the Hamilton, it's another thing to actually deal with it. And if you own cars, and it's horrible. I particularly enjoyed Hamilton, but the dust and everything, and it keeps going and coming, but we love it. It's all good.
I kind of miss the rain, though.
No, we're not missing it just yet.
I miss the rain.
It's time for the weather. Let's go.
That's what we're trying to say. We miss the rain.
She was getting to it, Mike.
Yeah, Mike.
Let's do the weather. Welcome to the news for Wake Up Nigeria for a Feel Good Friday here. My name is Mazino Appeal. Now let's begin with Cherry News, where in less than 48 hours, intending travelers from Nigeria and other African countries can now fly to the United Arab Emirates. Now, this happened on a day the country says it will resume passenger flights from Nigeria and 11 other African countries on Saturday, January 29th. That was according to the UAE's National Crisis and Emergency Management Authority. The country's agency said entry procedures have been updated for flights originating from Ghana, Rwanda, and Uganda. According to the statement, passengers arriving from these three countries to the UAE must have a negative COVID-19 test obtained within 48 hours of departure from the approved labs in the respective countries. It added that passengers must undergo a rapid PCR test at the airports of departure. On arrival in the UAE, they will be subjected to another PCR test, asking residents of African countries to refrain from traveling to the country if they have COVID-19 symptoms. And now the Nigerian police have denied reports in some sections of the media that its helicopter crash landed. In a statement by the force spokesman, Frank Mba, says the helicopter Bell 429-5NMDA flying from Abuja to Bauchi on Tuesday was involved in a controlled safe landing at the Sir Abubakar Tafawa Balewa International Airport, Bauchi. The statement clarified that none of the occupants sustained any injury whatsoever. All 6 on board, including the pilot and co-pilot, are in good condition. He said the aircraft was flown by one of the best police pilots, professionally safe landed with minor damage on the rear rotor as a result of obstacles at the landing spot. The Inspector General of Police, IGP Usman Al-Kali Baba, has commended the police air wing for their professionalism in safe landing the aircraft and averting any serious air mishap. Now, outside Nigeria, the number of attacks in crisis-ridden Burkina Faso has risen from nearly 500 in 2020 to more than 1,150 in 2021, placing the country well ahead of Mali's 684 and Niger's 149 violent events. The United Nations Refugee Agency says more than 1.4 million people have been displaced by the conflict in the country, with local security forces and civilians being the primary victims of the violence by armed groups. The military coup deposing Burkina Faso's president, Roch Kabore, is the fourth in a string of recent military takeovers in West and Central Africa, prompting fears of further regional instability. And that's it for the news.
Good morning. Let's take a quick look at what's happening on the covers of the dailies, shall we? I'm starting with The Punch. Today's Friday, January 28th, 2022. It says here, House Security Report forced Buhari to cancel planned subsidy removal. Federal government feared subsidy protests would be worse than end SARS, says a source. Reps to summon major oil marketers, transporters, customs, others. World Bank, IMF may decline Nigeria's loan requests over fuel subsidy. Now, beside the masthead, it says here NNPC to deduct 127 billion naira from FAC plans, $5 billion Afri-Exim Bank loan. Page 23 has more on that. Police differ. AIB begins probe of Bauchi police helicopter crash. Page 21 has more on that. Unused GSM lines hit 108 million in 2021, says NCC report. It also says here Supreme Court decides alleged 32.8 billion naira embezzled by pension director April 22. And that's a decision a lot of people will be looking forward to hearing information about. That's how I'm going to wrap it up on the cover of The Punch. We also have the Nigerian Tribune here with us. It says reps begin probe of actual daily consumption of PMS. It says to ascertain maintenance rehabilitation costs of refineries. Page 2 has more information for you. Amidst boycott by 7 aspirants, Oyebanji wins Ekiti APC primary. Aggrieved aspirants should approach appeal panel, says Oyebanji. Right at the top here, our economic policies are working, says Buhari. Commissions BUA cement line in Sokoto. Now it also says here, Clark to Buhari, we, not you, brought peace to Niger Delta. We have more information about that on page 2. Let's see how I can wrap it up here. It says, Idumota violence, court remands Kulepoli, 2 others for 30 days. And that's what we have on the cover of the Nigerian Tribune. Now, I think we do have time for another paper here. It's the cover of The Nation we're moving on to now. Buhari to military, don't spare bandits, terrorists. You know, Northwest security situation giving me sleepless nights. Poor weather stops president's visit to Zamfara. And I'll wrap it with this. Fashola, we've achieved more than US in infrastructure. That's what we have on the cover of The Nation. All right, let's wrap that up.
Welcome back. You're still watching Wake Up Nigeria. Now we're in the kitchen, and it is the last Friday of the month of January. And with me right now is Chef Esther. Hi, Chef. How are you doing?
Hi.
Okay, so today we're making something quite simple and appropriate for breakfast, and it is
Cinnamon French toast.
awesome. Now tell me all the
Yeah.
ingredients I need for this.
Okay, so you just need sliced bread, cinnamon, eggs, 2 eggs, then butter, milk, and sugar.
Simple, like just 6 simple and direct ingredients. Okay, so now I know cinnamon has a very strong taste, right?
Yeah.
I know a lot of people. I know initially I don't think I liked it so much, right? So
Yeah.
what other types of French toast do we have just in case we don't like cinnamon? I want to take out that ingredient.
you can replace with nutmeg.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, to still give us the same nice
Yes, it still give
flavor.
you the same feel.
Feel.
I think I prefer nutmeg
Nutmeg to cinnamon,
yes.
yeah, because cinnamon actually is very strong. So
Yeah.
now tell me, so what is the preparatory process for this meal?
Okay, so first thing first, you mix your dry ingredients together, then you wet,
Okay.
then you combine in a bowl, soak your bread in it, and toast. Simple.
Okay, simple.
Yeah.
So why is it important? Because I know also if I'm making cake or any other thing that has to do with flour and all of that, we still have to mix the dry ingredients together.
Yeah.
So why do we need to do that?
So it has so the powder will rest in the liquid.
Is it resting?
So the powder will rest in the liquid.
Okay.
Because you don't want to like just pour it and see it floating on top.
True,
Yeah.
that makes sense. So we just
Yeah.
put it and like put it in little by little, right?
Yes, and stir as you
And
put
stir
in.
it. Okay, so
Yeah.
now we obviously do not have a toaster. So what is another option for that?
Yeah, you can use your pan.
Simple.
Just rub your butter on your pan, put your stuff
Inside,
yeah.
and you're good to go. Oh, yeah, now. This is that easy. Let's start. Can we start?
Okay, yes. So first of all, we're getting a bowl.
Okay, we need a bowl.
Yes.
For
2 bowls actually.
2 for the eggs?
Yes.
And we start with this one.
Yep.
Okay. And a fork, of course, to beat the egg.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this big enough?
Yes. So, okay, we just use this bowl for our dry ingredients.
Okay, for the dry ingredients.
Yes.
So
So,
we don't even have more. We just have 2, right? That's sugar and
cinnamon.
cinnamon. You're right. So can they also feel free to take out the sugar if there are people that don't like to have sugar in
Yes,
their
you
meal?
can replace with honey, but it has to go with the wet.
Oh, it has to go with the wet
Yes.
instead. Oh, okay, so it's quite simple. Wet ingredients in one and dry ingredients in the other, and then you combine with time, right?
Yes.
So you beat that. How long are you meant to whisk that for?
No, it's fine. It's okay like this.
Just make
Just
sure the
mix
yolk
it.
and the white is all
Yeah,
together.
yes.
Oh, okay, great. So what else is going
So
in?
now we're adding milk.
What kind of milk is that? Is that a particular kind of milk or just anyone?
Evaporated milk.
Can we use almond milk?
You can use almond milk.
Just milk, generally,
Just milk,
right?
yes.
Okay, great.
So you
how
mix
much?
that
So yeah, one of those chefs
together.
that you don't use to measure plenty of things. You just use your eye to gauge it.
Okay, so in this bowl I have 1 cup of milk.
Okay.
So like I split into half. I want to use the other half to make my syrup.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
so I'm
we're
making a
making syrup
chocolate
too.
syrup for this.
Nice. Nice.
Yes, so
Okay.
I'm using the other half for my syrup, and this half is going for
The
yeah.
bread. Okay. Awesome. Okay. So we whisk that too for a little bit.
Yes.
And then what else do we do?
Yeah. So for our dry ingredients,
How much cinnamon do we use?
use 2 teaspoons of cinnamon,
Okay.
and then
you add the sugar.
yes, to your taste actually.
Okay. And then you mix that together
yes,
as
you
well.
mix that together.
Okay. So if you don't like using sugar, you can use honey, or
Yeah.
you can probably use sweetener,
Yeah, yes.
I guess. Okay, great. So 2 teaspoons of
Cinnamon,
and
yes.
how much sugar?
Then 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 tablespoon. But here I have 1 tablespoon of sugar.
Oh, okay, great. I mean, just feel free to just put as much as you like, right? If there's 5
Yes.
spoons of sugar for you,
And then don't forget that cinnamon is so strong.
It is
so you don't
very
want to
strong
put
too. You don't want to put
of
too much.
it. Yes.
yeah, very good. Okay, nice. So you just stir it until it's
yeah.
this thing. Then you add
Our wet
your
ingredients.
wet ingredients gradually. Gradually. Let me turn on this so it gets hot a bit.
Yes.
Okay. So are we doing that on low heat, high
Yes,
heat?
on low heat.
Low heat.
Yes.
Okay. Because we don't want it to burn up. Nice. Okay, awesome. I mean, while we allow her mix that properly and let the dry ingredients rest.
Yes. Now we start this out on a high leg because we know for sure that you have to leave for the weekend. So
Yeah.
high leg, yeah. Like we're just trying to show off our shoes. That's all we're trying to do. Really, we've chosen the best content to bring to you for this morning, and inside this special hour, expect some fun discussions and a lot more of this, a lot of quirks and more. Let's not forget, of course, it's game
So
day.
I'm letting you do all of this because I'm really over myself. I'm like feeling myself.
Somebody needs to send some coffee for Mazzino.
I've really been
Yes,
having
he needs some right
fun
now.
all morning.
He does.
And
Speaking of
shenanigans and
consumables
everything.
in the kitchen today, ooh, someone's looking tasty. Mike, you look like a lollipop.
Wow. Wow.
Then you want some chocolate?
No, I'm good, thank you.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm fine. Absolutely.
He looks like a black currant lollipop.
It looks like a what?
Black currant. You know those
Wow.
lollipops that have like different flavors, and then they mix it in, and then you unwrap them. Like
But I love this. There's chocolate, there's bread, there's butter. This is looking like
You are
something
shortly
that-
now, Rush. We're meant to use this one for syrup. Now you are eating it.
Am I?
well, the excitement is still in the air. We can't wait to unleash whatever it is we have left in this 1 hour. So, hey, why don't you guys just sit right there and experience all of it, okay?
Yeah.
We've got a very interesting guest here with us. We're
Yeah.
going to be telling you exactly what we're going to be, what he's going to be bringing your way.
Yes, indeed.
So, if you've just tuned in, thank you very much and welcome to the very last hour for the entire week. The experience is going to be a whirlwind of an experience. Beautiful things are
Yes,
happening. Crazy things are happening.
No,
That's not part of this.
They're not crazy, not yet.
All packed inside this next 45 minutes left here on the show.
Of course, at top of our toes, that's what we try to do every single morning, but today is going to be extra special. My name is Titilayo
And
Oyinson.
of course, my name is Mazzino Appeal. Stream the show live at tvcentertainment.tv and on Facebook right now. We are live as well. Connect with us there. Send in your
Yeah.
comments. We love to read them and say hi
Yes,
when
so-
we have the chance to.
Yeah, hi to everyone streaming online. We appreciate you, our e-community, and all of you who like to catch up on old entertainment, old episodes. You can catch up on TVC Entertainment on YouTube.
Yeah,
And
we
of
always like to
course-
tell people that if you'd like to be a part of the show, we have
Yeah.
something called the Taster of the Week, which we always do every single week. We bring in one of you guys to come in here and join us inside of the kitchen at the end of the show to be the taster of
Yes,
the
sir.
week. So kindly indicate your interest in all our social media pages,
Yeah.
and you just might be in the house next week.
We still have Damilola Odedina. He's a 25-year-old Nigerian from Ogun State. He was just a contestant at the concluded Ultimate Search competition. He's also apparently a trained cinematographer, a sports enthusiast, someone passionate about sports development, and we'll be having him here to find out more.
Damilola is 25, then I'm 30.
Wow.
What's that? What's that?
Come on, Debbie.
What's that? What's that?
I'm jealous.
But I'm not going to take that.
It's okay, I'm jealous. It's all right.
Just shave that small baby up. You can say you are 16.
Listen, this is 3 months old.
Yeah, so
He's even trying. He's growing now.
Yeah.
you want to say something about Kanye West?
Yeah, so I was scrolling through my phone, and there's something Kanye does, right? He kind of has us on a leash, right? He just does anyhow, then he just finds a way to reel us back in gradually. So I was going through my phone, and I saw he actually has hired homeless people to actually model for his next collection.
That's nice.
And I'm like, okay.
You see, that's what
I'm
she
like,
just said.
okay.
You said that's nice. This is someone that just a few days back, maybe 2 days,
was annoying everybody.
He
That's
goes
literally what
much
he
further.
does.
He goes like there's a second tape, and Ray J sent it to him.
Yes.
Oh my God.
And he actually sent a laptop to Kim and she cries, made her cry.
Wow.
Like,
And then here it comes.
And
Like
then here
the
it comes.
noble
So
man.
that is Kanye
He's
for you.
just a lot.
Quintessential
Master
Kanye.
manipulator.
That's
Bipolar.
extremely manipulative. Why would you go as far as saying that there's a second tape? He goes through it, as in, and she says that, look, hey, this is something that I wish didn't happen.
Yeah.
You know, that,
She has
you
told
know,
about how it
everything.
really affected her. It's traumatic for her.
It is. And then you
really
go on
is
about
now.
Pete Davidson, you put him in a song, you try to thrash him as much as
And they talk
possible.
about getting her
Hang
back.
on a second.
And he's
Listen,
just,
you guys are now like Kanye. You guys are skating Kanye West, but remember that she's also doing her own. I mean, she's peppering him.
Yeah.
She's like, actually, look, for me,
She's
But
living
she's
a life
doing
where she's
her
peppering.
thing.
She's
Kim-
living
yeah.
her
doing
life.
her-
No, she's not
exactly.
She
look,
can't go into the shadows because they
exactly.
Ah,
She's
come on, a
living
little
her
bit
life.
modesty.
No.
with your new relationship.
No.
She's
No.
never been a
Definitely
modest
not.
person.
With the younger man.
Definitely
No,
not.
no.
He's also
So
all
I
over
dare tell
social
you.
media with another lady
He's
going
the
to
one that's
fashion
trying
shows,
to
trying
keep
to
up.
do all of that.
He's
so
trying to keep
what
up,
are you
trying
saying?
You know,
No, no,
I had a
no.
new
Yeah.
babe, she's hot, she's
Yeah,
hot.
exactly.
Wow.
And they have
younger,
their
the
name
better.
out there now. I can't
You
remember.
know,
Lie or something
Lie.
weird. I'm like, nah.
And you know the funny thing, a younger girl, a younger guy rather, she can have a little more control over it.
For a moment there, I thought she was about to talk about something else.
No.
Very anatomical. But let's do the weather. We'll be back. Welcome back. Second hour, final one for the week here on Wake Up Nigeria. My name is Mazino Peel. Let's do the news again. Now we begin with the cheering news, where in less than 48 hours, intending travelers from Nigeria and other African countries can now fly to the United Arab Emirates. This happened on a day the country says it will resume passenger flights from Nigeria and 11 other African countries. That's on Saturday, January 29th. That was according to the UAE's National Crisis and Emergency Management Authority. The country's agency said entry procedures have been updated for flights originating from Ghana, Rwanda, and Uganda. According to the statement, passengers arriving from these three countries to the UAE must have a negative COVID-19 test obtained within 48 hours of departure from the approved labs in their respective countries. It added that passengers must undergo a rapid PCR test at the airports of departure on arrival in the UAE. They will be subjected to another PCR test, asking residents of African countries to refrain from traveling to the country if they have COVID-19 symptoms. And the Nigerian police have denied reports in some sections of the media that its helicopter crash-landed. In a statement by the force spokesman, Frank Kumba, says the helicopter Bell 4295NMDA flying from Abuja to Bauchi on Tuesday was involved in a controlled, safe landing at the Sir Abubakar Tafawa Balewa International Airport, Bauchi. Now, the statement clarified that none of the occupants sustained any injury whatsoever. All six on board, including the pilot and co-pilot, are in good condition. He said the aircraft was flown by one of the best police pilots, professionally safe-landed with minor damages on the rear rotor as a result of obstacles at the landing spot. The Inspector General of Police, IGP Usman Alkali Baba, has commended the police air wing for their professionalism in safe landing the aircraft and averting any serious air mishap. And now outside of Nigeria, the number of attacks in crisis-ridden Burkina Faso has risen from nearly 500 in 2020 to more than 1,150 in 2022, placing the country well ahead of Mali's 684 and Nigeria's 149 violent events. The United Nations Refugee Agency says more than 1.4 million people have been displaced by the conflicts in the country, with local security forces and civilians being the primary victims of the violence by armed groups. The military coup deposed in Burkina Faso's President Roch Kabore is the fourth in a string of recent military takeovers in West and Central Africa, prompting fears of further regional instability.
Okay, welcome back to the Wake Up Nigeria Kitchen. And we're still here with Chef Esther, and we're making our cinnamon toast. And Mike has been hovering around, hovering over my chocolate.
I've blended with you.
That's what you think.
You can't see.
But the chocolates are getting missing.
You can't see
me. All right.
All right.
Okay, so what are we doing now? We have our pan heated, right? And we have some butter in the pan.
You're soaking the bread in chocolate.
Yeah.
No.
That's cinnamon, not chocolate.
This is cinnamon?
Yes.
I thought cinnamon was reddish. Or
it's brown.
Sorry.
So it's cinnamon mix with egg and sugar. What else did we put in there?
Okay.
Egg, sugar.
That's all, really.
Yes, actually.
Milk, actually. Okay, yeah, milk. We left out the milk. And we put that straight in the pan.
Yes.
To toast.
That to toast.
This you have this on magic here. There's butter already in the pan.
Yes. In the pan, yes.
Wow. This is fantabulous. I'm looking forward to seeing how this turns out. Okay.
Let me get you.
For those who are just joining in, what are we doing?
I'm making cinnamon French toast.
Cinnamon French toast. Do we have the ingredients? We'll show them the ingredients. We're working with. We have
eggs.
Chocolate here?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
This is for our syrup.
Okay, this is for our cereal, right?
Syrup.
Syrup, okay. What's this here?
Milk.
That's milk.
And then we have butter, and we use eggs also. But the eggs have already gone into this, right?
We have milk inside.
Milk inside. We have eggs also
cinnamon,
inside. We have cinnamon. We have sugar. And then this is the bread. Can we use agege bread for this one?
Yes, actually. But you have to slice it.
Yeah, that's the problem. Original agege bread, you cannot slice it. You can slice it, it's not original agege bread. It's maybe Oba or Ikeja. But if it's agege, no, you cannot slice it. It's just surround this agbuleba bread. But if it's agege, no.
Okay.
Agege, you cannot slice it. You cannot.
Okay, so now tell me, how long do we need for that to get ready for?
I just want it to like burn a little.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So there's no specific timing, just depending on how you like it, right?
Yes,
if you like it a little bit dry.
Yes, if you like
maybe
it dry,
crunchy,
you can leave it more. Yeah,
exactly. Leave it more. Awesome stuff. Have you seen this thing before, Mike?
I'm not.
I think
you see, no, I'm not even hygienic. I am not. Let's never start. I'm not used to this kind of thing. I'm not hygienic. I am not.
God. So we're doing that again.
I have not.
And just keep on doing that until your bread is done or your mix is finished. And then, more butter in the pan.
All right. Okay, so we're looking at it. The aroma is really something.
Really
the
nice.
aroma is lovely.
Definitely.
But then, we have to move. We're celebrating some birthdays. And something just came into mind. Tomorrow is the birthday of Kiki. Kiki Olani. Big shout out from Daddy and Mommy. They are wishing you a happy birthday. We have 3 other shout outs, and Titi is going to be doing the honors.
Now, we have a special guest with us today. Now, his name is Mr. Segun Odebode. Now, he is one of the Lush Academy instructors. Want to find out more about Lush Academy? Stay right where you are as we have this conversation. You're welcome to the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, for those that have never heard of the Lush Academy, what is that about?
Yeah, Lush Academy actually founded in February 2021.
Okay.
And Lush Academy actually designed to actually impact the aspiring one and the existing one.
Existing stylists and
the aspiring one. Those are beginners, which have no knowledge about hair making at all.
Okay.
So after the training, they're going to be highly sorted out in terms of the knowledge being impacted in them.
Amazing, amazing. Now, Lush hair products have taken Nigeria by storm. Yeah. Everywhere you go, there's every salon you go, you see the pink packaging and logo everywhere. So we know that they've come to stay. But by starting this academy, I think they've gone a step further. You need to tell us a bit about the categories of the classes.
Yeah, we actually have three categories at Lushia Academy. We have the aspiring one, which are the beginners, people that has no knowledge about hair at all.
Yeah.
And also have the existing one, whereby those ones that have actually been existing in the industry.
Yeah.
And also in such a way that we have a special course, whereby those are the people that have their narrow way in terms of wanting to know about hair, in terms of learning how to braid, and also bridal hairstyle.
Okay, so I know that the products themselves can be used for braids, for weaves, there's crochet, there's all sorts of products. So you teach in every aspect of this?
Yes, please.
Okay, fantastic. So now, when is the next session beginning? Because, you know, if it's, of course, because it's like a school.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess with last year, you wrapped up one session?
Yes, please.
So when is the next one beginning?
Yeah, the next batch is going to commence 2nd of February, 2022.
Okay. And what do we have to do to enroll? Yeah.
Yeah, we actually can go through our Instagram handle, Lushia Nigeria.
Okay.
You can click through our link on our bio, then you register through that.
So that link will take you straight to a form.
Yeah.
You fill it in.
Exactly.
So, you know, there are a lot of things in Nigeria that are not very simple. You know, they'll say, fill the form, and then you get a call. But is it really that simple?
Yeah, the link will actually take you through where you can fill the form and all.
How many applications did you receive last year, and how many are you expecting to receive?
Yeah, we're actually expecting to receive about minimum of 60.
60?
Yeah.
Wow, so there's a lot of space for this to happen.
Yeah.
The location, where's the location?
Actually located at 7779 Eric Moore Road.
Eric Moore Road, that's Surulere in Lagos. Now, there are probably some people watching from outside Lagos. Can they also apply?
Yeah, they can also apply. We also have a Lushia Academy in Asaba.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, aside from Lagos, we have in Asaba. And recently, we're going to have a workshop, like 3 days of free workshop at Asaba.
Okay.
So people in Asaba can also benefit from this workshop.
That sounds amazing.
To have that knowledge of hair making.
You know, most people, when they hear academy, they hear school, they think of cost, you know, and it sounds like, you know, you're sharing a lot of knowledge. So is this going to be expensive for people?
So it's not actually expensive at all.
Okay, okay.
It's very cheap based on the knowledge we are actually passing across to them.
So how long will the courses take in entirety?
Yeah, for beginners, we have 4 months. They have 4 months.
Okay.
For existing one, they have 3 months to wrap up the school.
So by the time you attend the academy, you're saying it's very likely that you would have learned everything you need to start your own business.
Exactly.
All right, amazing stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, have you been thinking of maybe sprucing up your skills in hair making? Have you been thinking about learning a little bit more when it comes to braiding and maybe crochet? Maybe this might be it for you. Now, I have to say a big thank you to you for coming to share this information with us.
Thank you very much.
And I guess they can always see you there at the academy.
Exactly.
You're one of the instructors, yes?
Exactly.
What do you teach?
I actually teach wet hair bath.
Wet?
Hair.
Hair?
Hair fundamental.
Oh, okay, okay, hair fundamentals.
Yeah.
That's a class I never knew. But at this point, let's take a trip to the kitchen, shall we? Thank you so much for coming to join us. The kitchen is smelling very, very tasty. Let's see what's up there.
So I had to work on my vocabulary. I wouldn't. It's hard when something has a very nice aroma. When I say it's smelling, I feel like it's a little bit derog, right? It's more of a derog. But the aroma in the kitchen is torturing me.
Oh, wow.
that's why. Torturing me. Okay, so
that was
man, Chefo, how many times have you done this thing before? You can't count. Because the way you are doing this thing, you are too...
He's skilled now. What do you mean the chef?
See, Winfrey. Oh, Jenny is sauteing the butter. Like, in fact, I cannot give him a shine now. You just start. All we need to do is just give junction and table.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, actually found
okay. Okay, but then we're running this up and then we're going to put our syrup together, yeah? Okay, we're putting our syrup. But this is the last, this is the last but one piece.
Yeah.
So now this bread, can you eat it with akara?
No.
What are you saying? I'm going to buy Akara for this bread. I'm going to buy Akara.
This is not the type of bread.
This is not the type.
Yeah, this is not the type.
I will eat you.
Trust Mike. We are doubting Mike. Are you doubting Mike?
Wait till Akara. I'm sure you're on my side on this one.
Don't
Wait till
doubt
it's
Mike
Akara.
at all.
I'm on my side on this one. We'll eat this one with Akara. Okay. But yeah. I love the way this is coming together and the brownish feel. The
Can I
feel
flip
that
it now?
It all has.
Yes, you can.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
Woohoo!
Wow, Jenny. Jenny.
Are you
Your skills
Mike,
are
stop it.
Yeah, this again. Flip again. Flip again. Come on. Yeah. Hey. Danny. Hey. Oh yeah, see. Let me.
Michael.
I'm coming. I'm
Mike. Please, let's go for a quick break.
Let's go there.
Welcome back. And if only we could package the behind the scenes for the show today, I bet you would have been a grander show.
Yeah,
But
well.
it would have been very censored.
But we have to take all the commercials.
Yeah, I know.
That's how we get
I
paid.
know. Exactly.
Yeah.
In any case, welcome. Final segment here. We have a very, very lovely guest, Damilola Odedina, who is 25 years old and we're still contesting that. Might be his football age. He's a Nigerian from Ogun State. He was a contestant at the last Gulder Ultimate Search. And he's also a trained cinematographer, by the way,
Yes.
and a sports enthusiast. All that package in this man.
Yes.
And just before the show started, Titi
What?
almost tricked him into raising his shirt so that she can check out his six-pack. You're welcome.
Thank you very
Thanks for
much.
outing
Thank you very
Titi,
much.
sorry.
Mazilu.
But he didn't fall for it.
Yeah.
Why don't they ever fall for it? I'm like, could you just raise your shirt? They never
She's still
fall.
doing
Why?
it.
Why?
Like I said, this is not Mr. Olympia.
It's not Mr. Olympia,
Yeah,
babe.
so, yeah.
You're the ultimate man, though.
Maybe.
Maybe.
So I had a
Welcome to the
question.
Thank you.
I was contesting your age. You are 25?
Yes, I am.
What year were you born?
1996.
Right,
I get that a lot, actually.
Really?
I get that a lot.
Is that because of like a mature outlook?
Probably.
Okay.
Probably.
All right. So
Probably.
people have told you that you sort of act more mature than your age.
Yes, they have. I get that a lot.
Not bad. So, Gulder Ultimate Search finalist, how was the entire experience? I keep asking everybody because it's very, very different. It's very outworldly to me to live in the bush. It's something I'd like to do, go camping and all. I have that tendency anyway, but you know,
I know
to
you
actually...
bike.
Yes, yes.
You're right. You're right.
Finally, it gets that did their research.
I know you're right. I know you're right.
But what is it like for you guys living with a community of people you didn't know from the previous day and all of that? It must have been very interesting.
Yes, it was actually like being secluded. The first few days, first few weeks were a bit draining, but after a while we got used to it.
Okay.
I think some of us said they actually needed a break, like being with nature and competing against each other.
Okay.
For those that stayed in Lagos, being away from the buzz of the old traffic and everything, so having that space to yourself, it was actually a very nice experience personally for me. I really enjoyed every bit of it, every bit.
But they say it's hard to live with people, especially when you end up relying on each other for support. Strangers. Did you ever feel like someone was, manipulating the situation or trying to play a game?
Totally against you.
Yes.
Actually, no, we are talking about Big Brother. No.
No, this is still a competition,
Very
right?
true.
Yeah, it's still a competition.
Yeah.
The thing is, for every show, for every competition, you have to be strategic.
Yeah.
You have to be strategic because, for me, the ultimate goal for entering the show was to win the prize money.
Okay.
So I could go for my masters.
Okay.
I'll be sincere with you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because I would like to pursue a master's in sports management.
Okay.
So, and I believe when you see a chance to do something, you take it. Because back in the day when I was always scared of attempting things, life is about risk. You go for it, right?
So there's a common thread. I don't know if you've noticed with all the contestants, previous contestants that we've, or rather, contestants from the last show that we've had on the show. There is something, while they are very, physical, there is also something very cerebral about everybody.
Yeah,
I mean, you mentioned that you also wanted to do your masters, and it's totally different from very old Ultimate Searches where it's just a lump of muscle and everybody here seems to. Did I say anything wrong?
A lump of. Why are you making it sound like they're all pieces of meat? They're not. But now that the show is over, do you feel like you achieved what you wanted to achieve?
To be sincere,
Not entirely, because I did not win.
Okay.
I did not win, but top 3 finalists.
Okay,
It's a long shot, but it's something. So I'm grateful for the platform it has afforded me.
Okay.
And I know it can only get better from here.
Would you go back and be a host? I keep asking because you've gotten that taste of reality TV. You've seen what Kunle did. He was also contestant, and I was the taskmaster. Talking not so much, but do you think that do you think that you'd go back and do reality TV maybe as a host?
Yes. Especially when it comes to the physical, because I'm a very physical person, I'm a very active person. So for a show like Gulder Ultimate Search, yeah, why not? If they call me to come back, I will definitely grab the opportunity.
But did you feel any pressure, though? You know, family and friends watching you on TV. Did you feel any pressure or anxiety that, oh, I went back and I didn't win? You know, people might see you differently.
No, because I think I did not feel any pressure because it was evident to everybody that I gave it my best.
Okay.
Like from 18 that entered the jungle to top 3, it's not sheer luck. It is hard work, it is strategy, and the truth is, only one winner can emerge.
True.
Okay. Okay.
Either of the 3 of us could have found it. 3 of us were at that exact spot. It is God's will. I'm a Christian, and I believe I prayed, but people will say that, oh, why did you not win? But you can't change God's will. God's will is God's will. Prayer doesn't change God. It just aligns you to God's will. That's all.
So people always want to ask you about how you felt, like we've done this and that, the positives and all of that, what you took away from it. But what about the disappointments?
Yeah.
Did you feel terrible when you didn't win?
I did not feel terrible, but I was down, definitely.
Yeah.
Because like at the final junction, like my head, I started calculating, oh, okay, this is the school I'm going to...
money.
Yes, see money. This is the school I'm going to apply for. Okay, this is the university I'm going to apply for, the masters and everything. Then when it all happened, if it was me 5 years ago, I would have been probably depressed. But like, come on. Life goes on.
Okay.
Life goes on. There's a reason for everything. One takeaway I would say is, it is from past editions, you don't necessarily have to be the winner to be the most influential.
Very, very true.
To be the most influential, right?
You said you're going back to school for sports management now? Masters in sports management, and you're also a cinematographer.
Yes.
Let's look at all of this. You've been in reality TV, you're a cinematographer, you want to go back to school and get your masters in sports management. How is all of this going to come together in the near future? What are you going to do with it?
Sports management has to do with sports marketing, sports media. So I worked in a sports media house for a while.
Okay.
That was in 2020, 2021. Because sports management has to, like, you promote athletes, you promote events. Because I know Nigeria has the market. It's just the management, how to bring...
It's not really there.
It's not really there. So I feel that area is a green area where you can actually tap into. I would not lie. I don't really have the whole idea with me. But if you are waiting to have the whole idea, you'll just be wasting your time. Why not just get the knowledge and just delve right in?
He doesn't sound like he's 25, does he?
No, he doesn't know.
He does not sound like
I'm still waiting
The average 25-year-old doesn't speak like this.
And
I think it's going to take you really far. There's probably somebody watching right now that's willing to sponsor your masters. But how much are you looking for? Looking for?
What are you doing?
No, it's actually a very good question.
Is it in dollars? Is it in yen?
Come on.
It's actually in pounds.
In pounds?
Pounds.
How many thousands of pounds are you about to receive?
Oh, please. Come on.
Let's do this.
No pounds
About
like
20.
20,000 pounds?
15 to 20.
Small money.
You're a football guy, yeah?
Yes,
You're a
I
football guy?
used to play sports, but you know...
No. I mean, do you like the analysis and everything?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
yes,
then what did you think about our outing at the AFCON? Get it raw? If he was still there, do you think would have gone further? Do you think Iguava was better at what he did?
In terms of results, people say we might not play fancy football with Genotro, but it delivers in quotes. Then they will say Iguavon, oh, we were playing better, but for me, I actually expected it. Like, you can't just take off a coach 25 days to a major tournament. For me, I felt that they could have allowed Raw champion this. Then after the
then you can
after you can then
What do you think?
It's okay. Then this is your form. You can start work tomorrow. Mike will do your onboarding process and everything. Thank you very much. Our new host for sports from next week. So that's actually the rundown.
But seriously, it's something we will think about.
Yeah, because I was disappointed actually because that match, it was a match against Tunisia. It was a match we could have won. I guess the coach of Gabon was just. I actually coached. I know it's like university coaching is quite different from national school, national team coach. I actually coached my college in school.
That's nice.
So I know what the pressure feels like.
Yeah.
I know what the pressure feels like. I think the bulk of substitution should be down to the assistant manager, not the manager himself.
Oh, okay.
Assistant manager.
So there was a floor right from the start, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I mean, fantastic, man. We've gone from reality television into business and education, and now sports.
We actually touched on motivation a little bit.
And motivation as well. So,
20,000 pounds.
Yeah, it's okay. Tell you what, you must be hungry after all those push-ups you were doing to build these muscles before coming on the show today, just so that he looks the part right. Because, yeah, we know you guys do that. Let's invite you over to the kitchen where you'll meet your co-host next time.
Yes.
Mr. Mike Masiqueto is in the studio here with you. Come on over. And Winfrey, would you please take care of our guests now?
No, I won't.
Okay. Jealous.
Welcome. Please have your seats.
Thank you very
So we've
much.
actually been here hard at work trying to put this together just so you can have a taste of it. All right. So we have Chef Esther, and she literally made cinnamon French toast. Does this look interesting for you?
Yeah, it does, actually.
And you want to try it out?
I'm scared.
Wow. Wow.
It
Why
looks...
you scared?
Hey.
I'm open to trying it out, but...
Hey, you say it's scared, though. But what?
you know, trying new things, kind of.
Scares you? Why?
Yeah.
Are you like really super conscious of what you eat?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I don't even eat breakfast on a normal day.
Oh, sorry, but today you eat it.
I will.
Don't worry,
As
don't
a matter
worry.
of
Today is a
courtesy.
special day. No, even if it's not courtesy, I will force you to eat it. But
So
no,
if I told you I was fasting,
I will pray on your behalf. Myself and God, we have an understanding.
No
Okay,
problem.
just try it out. Try it out. Let us know what you think about it.
okay,
Yeah.
let's see.
All right, fear not. Fear not. See our chef now. What do you mean?
Delicious, actually.
Delicious.
I like this.
What can you taste? What flavors can you taste?
I'm not really a food person, right? So when you say what flavors,
But you shall like it, shall.
there's egg.
That's absolutely what we need. Yes, there's
Yeah, I love
egg,
it. I
some
love it.
cinnamon, and some chocolate, and some milk as well. You like
Thank
it,
you.
right?
Yeah, I do.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
Well done,
Thank
Chef
you very
Esther.
much.
Thank you, Mike. I mean, thank you guys for joining us. Thanks to all our guests that actually made it here to the show today. And thank you, our viewers, for watching. I mean, it's the start of the weekend. Do have an amazing weekend. Titi and Mazino, anything for us?
Yes,
For a second there, we thought you had forgotten us.
No,
But how
no,
could it be the
but-
weekend without us saying our final goodbyes? Thank you very much, everybody. Catch you guys for Monday edition. Do the Omnibus. Binge on our show on YouTube over the
Listen.
weekend. We'll catch you guys on
Definitely,
Monday.
definitely.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.